What's up, yo? Welcome to Settle the Scoreboard, aka Butt Sports, aka Paperback Colts. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about my week 3 predictions, winners and losers, and throw in a little predictions in there just for shits and gigs, you know? Alright, so starting off, we have Thursday night football, which literally just passed. I'm recording this after, but I did have the Browns winning, and I did have George Pickens making a one-handed reception. Okay, no, I didn't. But honestly, this game was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I wrote it down as a boring, defensive, just drowned out, boring game, which it kind of was. But I mean, it is what it is. No, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, Steelers offense does not look good to me at all, except for George Pickens. He's a special boy. Uh, Next I do have the Dolphins beating the Bills. I know it's surprising to a lot of everybody, but I think the key is speed, and I think that Waddle and Tyreek Hill are gonna run wild. And I don't think that the Bills' defense is bad by any means, but when you got somebody like Tyreek Hill and Waddle, yo, like, nobody's catching those dudes. And I even think Chase Edmonds is gonna get involved in this game. I think we're gonna see a lot of him in this game, and yeah, I think the Dolphins pull off the dub. Next, we have the Jets beating the Bengals. Another one of those games where I don't necessarily think that the Bengals are a bad team, but yeah, I think it's gonna take a little while for their offense and the defense in general, and like the whole team in general, to just click. It took them a little while last year too, and they ended up making it to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. But if Michael White comes in for the Jets, yo, just don't even get on the field, Bengals. It's a wrap. Michael White got your number. Next we have Baltimore beating the Patriots, and not much to say about this game, but the Patriots offense doesn't look good to me. It looks boring. It looks one-dimensional. There's not a lot going on. And they got like 3 offensive coordinators there, and no one's doing anything to really elevate the play. The tight ends are good. I like Jonnu. I like Hunter Henry, but yeah, I think I think Baltimore's defense is gonna hold the Patriots to 1 point. I'm saying that right now. It might be bold, but I'm saying Baltimore is going to hold the Patriots to 1 point. Well, 1 touchdown, you know. But we'll see how that goes. Baltimore wins by a landslide, I think. I don't think it's going to be much of a game, to be honest. All right, so next we have... Actually, I'm going to go back because I missed the Raiders versus the Titans. For this game, I got the Titans winning. I think that they got to bring the pressure. I think that the Raiders' O-line is absolutely trash. I think Derek Carr's trash. I mean, I'm not just saying that because I hate the Raiders. But, yeah, I think that even with Landry out, we've seen that the Titans can bring the pressure. They got some good rushers, blitzers, you name it. Dudes bring the pressure. So I think that that's going to be the key to this game. I think Tannehill is going to be subpar as he has been. Nothing really special there. But, yeah, the Titans winning off the pressure. Just they're going to bring the pressure to the Raiders. Not going to have an answer for it. And it's a wrap for your boy, Derek Carr. Next, I have the Saints beating the Panthers, which I think is going to be whatever, boring game. But, I think this is going to be a get-right game for Jameis Winston. I do think that he's better than what he has shown us. What he has shown, especially last week, wasn't a great game for him. But I think this is going to be a get-right game for him. I mean, you know, my boy Jameis is he's trying to eat those dubs. So I think he's going to have a get-right game here. I think he's going to throw at least 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I think he's going to win pretty convincingly here. Next, I have, honestly, one of the games that I'm most excited for is the Lions versus the Vikings, which is crazy because, you know, I really don't care about either team. But I'm starting to like the Lions, as we all are, I'm assuming. If you don't like them, then you probably have no heart. And, yeah. So, but yeah, I have The Detroit Lions absolutely wrecking, annihilating, shellacking the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings are gonna get anything going here. I think Amen Ra and Swift are gonna go off on the Vikings. I think Jared Goff is gonna have a pretty decent game. I mean, so far he's been a decent quarterback. Yeah, I have the Lions winning convincingly against the Vikings. Next, we have the Eagles versus the Commanders. I think the Eagles are gonna win. I think the Commanders suck. I think Carson Wentz is Kirk Cousins' cousin, who's cousins on his dad's side. The bad side, he sucks. And I think Jalen Hurts is gonna have a good game. I think the Eagles are a good team in general, honestly. So, yeah, I have the Eagles winning that one. And then next, actually I messed up on this one. A little mistake on my end. I actually put that the Colts were gonna beat the Chiefs. However, as much as I hate to admit it, I think the Chiefs are gonna win. I think that the Colts are a terrible team. I told everybody, my friends, my neighbors, I told my mama that the Colts weren't gonna be a good team. Shop receipts, I'll show you. Colts are not gonna be a good team. I think the Chiefs are gonna whoop that ass. Next, Jaguars versus the Chargers. I do have the Chargers winning, but you know, since this is bulk gang and all, I'm gonna make its own video for that. So yeah, I'll be talking a lot about the Chargers. So next we have the Cardinals versus the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna win. I think they're a better team. The Cardinals are not a good team. They're all right, I guess. But I think Cam Akers is gonna have a get-right game. I think he's gonna score on the Cardinals because their defense is not that great. And yeah, Rams win. Next we have Green Bay at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay at home, yo, all day. They're gonna run. I think Fournette is gonna run wild on them, brother. I mean, we saw what Montgomery did to Green Bay. Now imagine Fournette, playoff Lenny, Fat Lenny. Give me any Lenny, and I think he's gonna run wild on Green Bay. And I think that Rashard White is actually gonna get involved too. He's a rookie that I've been waiting to see. I think he's gonna get involved, have a good game. Texans beat the Bears because the Bears are not a good team. Texans are not a good team either, but I think the Texans are still a better team. Next, I have the Falcons beating the Seahawks. I think the Falcons are actually decent, better than the record shows, honestly. I think Mariota is gonna have a good game. It's gonna be vintage Mariota in this game. He's gonna slice and dice that defense. Next, I do have the Niners beating the Broncos. However, I think that the Broncos are going to have their best game offensively that we've seen so far. And then it's going to give their fans a little bit of hope. And then they're going to think they're going to win a bunch of games, and they're not. But, yeah, I think the Broncos are going to have a decent game, but the Niners are still going to win. And then we have the Cowboys in another primetime game, which no one's excited for. And I think the Giants are going to win. I don't think either one's a good team, but yeah, I think the Giants are going to win. Yeah, those are my week 3 predictions. This is Settle the Scoreboard. Hallelujah, holla back.